everyone. Happy Winning Wednesday. Manuela Vincent, live from Virginia. Let me know when you come in down in the chat so we can get this live kicking off. Guys, I'm live from Virginia. Let me know where you guys are from. Also, when you are joining, let me know that you're here. I love to see new faces. I get so many new people on my lives, and I appreciate you being here, supporting this mama over here. I appreciate it, guys, okay? So I love this platform because we get to meet people from all over the world. I think I had somebody from Sweden on here yesterday. I get people from India. I get people all over, and it's amazing, okay? So hopefully you guys are having a great start to your day. Let me make sure my live is working over here. Hi, is it CR7? My eyes are super blurry today. I don't know what's going on, guys. Hello, how's your day going so far? Hope you're having a fabulous Winning Wednesday, guys. You know, I always have a theme whenever I say hello, happy Monday, happy motivated Monday, happy money making Monday. I don't think I have anything for Tuesday yet, but today is happy Winning Wednesday. So come on in, grab your tea, water, coffee, so we can get this live kicking off, right? And if you'll see me look over here, I'm not ignoring you guys. I need to check my chat. I don't know if if you're new here, the way I run my lives is I have to keep my chat open over here because sometimes I'll miss comments on the phone. Plus, I have to be quick to the block party. I hate to block people, guys, because this is your time to talk to me, be nice, you know, let's discuss topics. I typically talk about business. And so that's all I ask. I ask as people to be respectful. Come in here and you can be nice, you know. You don't always have to agree with me, but let's be respectful. So that's why I say I look over here because I got to block people sometimes, okay? So welcome in, guys. Let me know where you guys are from. If you're new, put a number 1. I like to see the new people, guys, because I get a lot of repeat people, and that's great because those are my true supporters, my OGs. Sometimes they'll pop in and out of here throughout my live. I do my lives usually for an hour, but guess what? Today we have a free webinar. So I need to make sure that I'm off at least 5 minutes before that webinar. So I'm going to try to keep this to under an hour, okay? Because I know sometimes I get caught up in the chat. That's why I'm saying be polite so I don't have to block people and pay so much attention to that. Hi, is it Kadira? Hi, is it S? Some of these usernames, guys, put your names. I can't make the names out. S4, hi. Kadiri, hello, you're new. Awesome, welcome. I am Slay. That's your name, Slay. So you're gonna slay the day today. I do random music lover. I do answer comments as long as they're respectful. Sadie, okay, thank you. I just, sometimes things are backwards and I can't make the words out. And I like to call you guys by your names if I can. But sometimes the usernames are funny, guys. So again, I'm nice. Okay, I can be nice. I try to be nice on my lives. And sometimes you guys crack me up. Sometimes you'll put some funny things on here. Sometimes people are nasty and I have to block, you know. So guys, let's keep it nice today, please. You guys do realize, so I'm a content creator. I come on live to talk to you guys about business, about what I'm doing, try to pour into you a little bit, give you some value. I usually end with showing you everything that I do. I give you a free blueprint to follow if you want to learn about digital business, because that's what I am. I'm a digital entrepreneur. And so it's funny, you just asked me what's your job. I'm a digital entrepreneur. I'm a digital content creator. I promote digital programs that have already been created by someone else and I make a profit. That's how I earn an income. But I come on here to educate, talk to people about it. There's a lot of people struggling in the world, guys. I'm talking about financially. You know, they lost their jobs. That's what I did. That was okay. It's just funny. I always get that question. What business advice can you give what business advice can you give us? Well, I'm not really going to give you, if you have a specific question, I could try to help you. because I am a professional. When I come on here, it's intentional. I don't come on here to, um, I don't know what the word would be. I don't like to waste time, right? What have you said? What have you said? Guys, you guys crack me up. I mean, I try to be, this is not professional, but in the sense of I like to come on here and give value. I like to show you what I'm learning. I talk about things. So if you have a question about something specific, I can try to help you as far as business goes, right? I'm not here to be a counselor. Let me put that up front. Some people come on here with their personal issues, marriage issues, and I can't address those because I'm not a counselor like that. I'm not a counselor, guys. I can only talk about the things that are working for me from a social media perspective, things like that. Where's the track record? Proof of sales. Astro, I don't have to show you my sales. Do you know why, Astro? Because what I make doesn't pay your bills. Now, if you want to ask me, how can you make 10K in the next 30 days? I've got you. But I don't show anybody my income statements because that's not going to benefit you. I can tell you what has been done. I can show testimonials, but don't come in here with that. I can block you real quick because what that shows me is, Astro, that you're a troll. You're not intentional. You're not on here to look at my programs. So why do you care what I make? I run this digital business. That's my business. I used to work. Let's get into it, guys. Matter of fact, because there's too many people coming at me and I want to give you some background a little bit. Last year, I was laid off of my corporate job of 20 plus years in. I was totally in an HR industry, nothing to do with the internet. That tells you something. I've been doing this digital business for 14 months now. I've grown my following. I've been able to make on average, 1,800 weeks. I'm building up to 10K a month now. So this business has allowed me to learn how to plug and use my phone working 2 hours a day. That's what I talk about on here. I don't have to show Astro or anyone on here my income statement because what I make doesn't mean you're going to make it. Does that make sense to everybody? Because the people that always ask that question are the same people that won't join the program, number one. And nobody on here would show their own paycheck. So let's not get it twisted. I mean, I'm not going to come at you. I'm just respectfully telling you whatever I make doesn't mean you're going to make it. I got laid off because they were not paid. They didn't want to pay me my value anymore. Why do you think people get laid off, Dean? Let's talk about that real quick. Do you see the news? Do you see? Look. Let me block Astro because I knew he was sketchy. I'm about to block Dean too because he's getting smart. Do you know why people get laid off? I'm 52. They don't want to pay me any more money. I was capped out. They're going to pay someone younger to do what I did. That's how that works, Dean. That's why people get laid off. And it's continuing to happen. It's continuing to happen. You guys understand? Your people are getting laid off. AI's taking over. Don't get it twisted. A job is not secure. And that's why I come on here with a solution. This is my plan B. I didn't want to go back to get another job. I tried to apply for more jobs, but I wasn't getting any callbacks. They get laid off because they think they are worth more. You know what? You are worth more, Dean. You are worth more. That's the problem with employers. You're getting paid, not your worth. They don't care. They'll keep you in that, getting the minimum wage, whatever it is, because they know you don't feel like you have another choice to get out of it. Let's talk today. Let's school you, Dean. Let's school you, Dean. And if I get loud, it's not because I'm mad at you. I'm Italian and I like to talk with passion, right? Let's school you, Dean, because you're misinformed when you say that comment, unless I'm misreading it. You're worth more than a job can ever pay you. Everyone on this live today is worth more than your job is paying you. I had 2 degrees. I was certified. None of that apparently mattered in the end. So now what I found, I don't have to worry about anybody thinking my value is not here or there. I don't have an income cap on what I do now. And this is why I didn't want to go back to a job. Hi, Tegan. How are you today? And this is why I didn't want to go back to a job, because you get underpaid and undervalued. The employer is getting rich. You're not. Let's talk. Come on, open it up, guys. If you want to, I'll come back at you. Can I get a yeet? Oh, come on now. This is silly. Margarita pizza. What else we got going on here? Somebody was talking silly. Let me block this guy. Is he still on here? They deleted his. I'm going to take him off. Right, guys? I'm not going to be on here a whole hour today. If you guys have legitimate questions when I start kicking this off, I'm happy to answer. Otherwise, we're not going to get in debates, because I'm not on here to debate. I'm on here to talk about what I found last year, because I was laid off from my job. Let's go there now, okay? If you could see my title, it says, if you're too overwhelmed to start, maybe you got laid off. Maybe you're in a job and you want to start something new, and you just feel like it's too much. I know how that feels, okay? When I got laid off at 52, I have a family to support still, right? Yes, I have a husband. Well, first of all, how can you start making cash? Well, first you have to have a product that's in high demand. And I'm talking about any business. Your product needs to be in high demand before someone's going to buy it. Secondly, you need to be relatable with someone. I'm only going to answer a couple questions related to your question, Dean, and then I got to get into my topic. But how can you make cash? If you're talking as far as online business, I've got you. If you're talking about hustling in the streets, I don't have you. So I'm not sure where you're going with that. But what I'm going to tell you from an online perspective, you have to have a product that's in high demand. That's the only way someone's going to buy from you. Also, you have to be relatable to someone. What makes your product different than anyone else's? What can you give me? What can you provide me? What value are you providing me? Are you showing up every day? Can I know, like, and trust you? Am I know, liking, and trusting you? Because Susie could have the same digital programs I have, but you might like my personality more than her. This is why I come live, because I want you guys to know that I'm more than just a post or a little video that I might post on a short. That's not the true me. The true me is how you hear me talking right now, right? I get passionate about it. And yeah, debate is okay. Friendly debate is good. But if you come at me with some silly stuff, I'm going to come at you harder to school you from what I've learned and what I know in this business, okay? So this business allowed me to get in profit in a week because I took everything in. I bought the program once. I did what my mentor told me to do. And then I was able to get my investment back in a week. After that, I was in major profit mode because I did the same thing. I was repeatable, duplicating, repeatable. Figure it out. If something's working, you do the same thing over and over again. Okay? So again, guys, let's get back to my topic. Last year when I got laid off, I didn't want to go get another job. They weren't hiring anyway. My age, I'm 52. They want to pay someone less, bring them in, even if they have 4 or 6 years in. I have 20 plus years of my career. They don't want to pay people like that. So that's what I found out real quick. I decided it was time for me to shift. It's called mindset shift. I decided I'm going to do something online. So many people making money from their phone. You guys could be doing it too if you're not. Why are you wasting time scrolling on social media when you could be making money from your phone? So I decided to do that. I looked online. I found a post. The lady was talking about how she was making anywhere from $300 to $900 a day using her cell phone, working 2 hours a day. You best believe I asked her for more information. And that's what has helped me for the last 14 months, right? I'm now going to be set up to retire my husband from his part-time job. I've been able to pay down some debt. I have student loans. I'm starting to pay them down slowly now. My goal for me and my husband, we have 1 kid left at home. She's going to be 17. When she leaves, we're going to be empty nesters. So I needed to be thinking, is a job going to help me with that? No. The jobs weren't paying me my worth. It was time to do something different. I'm going to build my own legacy and my own wealth here. So that's what I found last year, guys, okay? So yes, overwhelm came in on me. I want to talk about that real quick. You know, you always got people trying to shove this down your throat, that, hey, check this out, check that out. Go get another job. Who else heard that before? I've heard that many times. Well, you can stay in your job that keeps you just over broke if you like, but that system failed me and I'm not getting another one, nor were they hiring me. I'm sick of being a slave to the employer. I wanted something that was passive, something that I could build for myself. And that's what I found here, okay? It's called digital marketing, guys. Digital marketing is projected to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2027. It's what you guys do now with your phones. Everything you buy online, that's digital. You just now, when you use this program, it's teaching you how to market a program, product, or service online. And guess what? The reason this program is not overwhelming, I found something that wasn't overwhelming, is because I'm new to the industry online. It didn't take me long to get set up because this business comes built for you. Everything is a business in a box with this. It already has 4 digital programs created by someone else. So there you go. I didn't have to think about what am I going to sell. But you need a product that's in high demand in order for this to work. So I didn't have to worry about that. It took all that work out of it, guys. That's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today, okay? I talk about the 2 hours, guys, how the 2-hour workday works, right? But I'm not going to go too deep on that. Today, we're going to be having a free webinar. If you guys want to get in on that, it's going to start at 12 today. I can't help you with that question. Can't help you with that question. Hi, random music lover. So, guys, we're going to have a free webinar for you today. Let me pull this up real quick. I'm going to talk to you guys about what it is about. My mentor is she's the one that created this program. We duplicated it. We get the master resale rights for 4 digital programs that are done for you. All you got to do is market them without even selling them. Does that make sense to you guys? You know how people are typically salespeople, right? They're going to always be pitching you. You get those crazy DMs, guys. One of my posts right now is blowing up right now, guys. As I'm talking to you, one of my TikTok videos going crazy. That's what we teach you here. People are asking me for details. They're asking me for my digital blueprint because they want to know what this is all about. And I do that here on here too, guys. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you because there's always somebody who wants to know, what am I doing to be able to make $900 a day? And I'm going to share that with you, right? But let's talk about this webinar. If you guys want to get this free webinar, good morning, Junior Garza. I just saw your comment. Whew, you guys going to be fired up today. You sure do. There's always a couple people that have to come on here and be smart. And I just can't let it go. That's not my personality. I need to work on that. So today's webinar is going to be free for you to join if you want to. Let me drop where you can go. If you want to get in the free webinar at 12, let me give this to you. This is a digital blueprint, the same one I asked that lady for 14 months ago because I was a desperate mother, didn't want to go get another job. I had 2 options, guys. I could collect unemployment. I could keep trying to struggle finding a job where no one was reaching out to me. Or I could shift and look for something online to do, a business. I chose that part. This was the guide that's changed my life forever. And it's beautiful and I love it, okay? So I'm sharing it for you guys for free. This is a free guide. I put it in the chat. You guys can go and take a look. So what you'll do is you'll put your best email into that. And that's going to get you over to my digital blueprint, a free blueprint. It's going to come to your email. Check your spam folder, your promotion folder. When you do that also, guys, clock it. 11:45, 11:50, I'm going to be sending you guys an email, right? My system, I'm actually going to show you while I'm doing it. I'm going to send you an email through my automations. It's going to go to you for you to go to this free webinar today. It's going to give you everything. My mentor is going to be talking in there. You're going to hear from other 6- and 7-figure earners on here. They're going to talk about the business and what it's all about. You know, on my lives, I already talk about that. But it's good if you want to get the breakdown. You want to see who your mentor is going to be. I'm your mentor, but she is our high-level mentor. She makes $8 million a year. Okay? So Again, let me tell you what this is going to be about today. Let me open it up. So today you're going to learn how to make 10K online, even if you're starting from scratch. So you don't have to have any skills. You don't have to have any followers, 0 followers, no experience with this at all. She's going to be walking you through the 5-step system the busy families are using to grow their following, their list, and their income in 30 days. Okay. We just launched something called the 30-day momentum growth map. That growth map is going to give you a daily video every single day in our community where you're going to apply the strategy. She literally is going to give you 3 video ideas for that day or content ideas for the day to talk about on your platforms so that you can start getting in profit mode. To my friend Dean, who's talking about, can I make cash fast? That's the goal with this. First of all, we set you up for success in this business. It's not a course. It's a program with 55.1 community members. We're all here cheering each other on. We're helping each other out. We have weekly Zooms. We have mentoring calls every Monday. Thursdays, we have social media calls where you can show your videos and you can get an audit on it. You can literally hold it up like this and she'll audit the video for you, right? These are live people, live mentors, live coaching, live access every day, okay? So let's talk about this real quick, guys. Let me give you one example she gave us today. And I'm going to do, these are the videos that I do. When I create my videos on my TikTok, I repurpose them to come over to my shorts. Then more people will follow me or they're subscribing on my channel over here. Every morning I wake up over here, guys. I'm getting people saying ready, blueprint. What is this? Okay. And I'm going to explain that in a minute. But let me give you an idea of what one video would be like today. Okay. This is an idea she gave us. She gives you 3 video ideas. You got to be talking about your business, but you do it in a way that you're not pitching people, okay? What I learned that I never thought I'd oh my gosh, I wrote this down and now I forgot what I wrote, guys. I don't think I wrote it very well. I never thought I'd launch my business. That doesn't even make sense to me. I got to go back and read it again. This one thing has changed everything about how I grow my business. That's an example. That was an example of one idea that you could do for a video, right? If I would know this year, oh my gosh, guys, my handwriting's terrible. I just scribbled this stuff down here. If I would know this year, I would have more time. If I would have known this year, I would say, if I would have known what I know this year, last year, I would have more time and more income to make more memories with my family. That's an idea. And I talk about that on my lives sometimes, guys. I always talk about if I would have known about the digital space, like how you can make money using your phone every day. If I would have known this 20 years ago, right? I would not have been in debt, number one. I would have been financially set. Me and my husband would have been retired a long time ago. I would have never been in the struggle bus. But see, because I didn't know, because all I knew was a job, like most of you on here, right? Like most of you on here, you're always going to keep going to a job because one, it's the easiest thing for you to do, especially if you're young. Number 2, I mean, it's a quick way to make money, right? Because you know it's guaranteed. If you work 8 hours, you're getting paid for those 8 hours, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know because I've been in that. And we grew up in a time where everyone says, go get a job. Let me know if your parents told you this. Let me know, okay? Maybe it's I'm pretty old. I'm 52. Maybe it's a different generational thing, okay? So, for instance, I can say, not my mom didn't tell me this, but my husband's mom told him this, and his dad told him this. You have 2 choices when you graduate high school. You're either going to go get a job, you're going to go in the military, or you're going to go to college. Those were the 3 options given to him back in the day. I don't know what the new generation is talking about, right? Now, I told my kids this. I don't want them to go to the military. You know, God bless those people that do that. But I always said, I used to press college more than anything. And I'm wrong for that. And I'm going to say that, I'm going to explain that in a minute. because my parents were not educated, right? I had an immigrant mother, came to the United States, married an American soldier, and she worked and she worked and she worked. Never had a formal education. My father was the same, no formal education. So they impressed upon me to go to college. Go to college, stay in the job 20 and 30, 40 years. Anybody relate to that? Put a number 2 if you understand what I'm saying. That's what the OG people always told everyone. So fast forward, I did all that. I went to college, got 2 degrees, was in a career, but it just didn't work. I kept staying on because I feel like I had no choice, guys. So with my own kids, I was telling them the same thing, when you're stupid, when you don't understand that there is a way to make money you don't have to go to college to do that. You can build your own successful business, right? So, and I even think nowadays it's a waste of money to even go to business school, to be honest with you. You can learn that stuff through the program that we teach or any other program. Some people want you probably say, well, I'll just Google that, right? So let me explain that. There's certain specialized degrees you have to go to school for: engineering, architecture, nursing, doctor. So those are specialized, lawyer. But there's a lot of degrees that our children are going to school for, right? And I know this is a little off topic, but I just want to let you know where my mind frame is right now. There's a lot of people sending their kids to school, and I feel like it's a waste of money for you to send your kids to school for like the business stuff, just a basic business degree. And then they're going to come out of school. They have all this debt now, unless they got the scholarships and the grant and their parents are paying their college for them. Luckily, that has happened. And then they're going to come out and they're going to struggle to even find a job unless they got a good internship that's going to bring them on. See, there's so much involved in that stuff, right? So that's why when I was pressing my kids to go to college, then I started finding this stuff out. And then I'm like, dude, I'm thinking differently. And now my kids are starting to think differently. So my son, he started off going to school. He wanted to get into criminal justice. That's what he started with. He took a little gap year. He's back home. He's getting ready to go back in the fall. He's changed completely. He wants to do music stuff, and he wants to eventually have his own. He wants to manage music people, like rappers and things like that. He wants to manage the music. That's his goal. So he'll eventually have his own business with that. So I see his mindset. He is shifting. He didn't want to do criminology and criminal justice anymore. Now he wants to do business with the music minor so that he can start managing people, because he's going to be in Massachusetts, close to New York. So that's a high market for that stuff. But I'm just saying that I think when we talk to our kids about careers and education, we really need to sit down and really talk it through, because that's a lot of debt they're going to come out of school with. And I speak from experience. I got 2 degrees. I started with an IT degree first. I never got anywhere with that. I never could get into a field of IT at that time. Then I switched over and I said, let me do HR management. And there's some IT with that too. I got into a career. I was a supervisor or manager a few times, but guys, now I got laid off. You see, the world is changing and you need to go with the flow. And so that's why I'm just saying, maybe I gave you a little bit too much here today to think about. But when I found this, I really wish I would have found this a long time ago, to be honest with you. This would have saved me so much money, time. I would have been retired already, living on the beach and enjoying life by now, right? Okay, so again, guys, you're going to learn with this program. That's the webinar. So if you want to put your best email in there, go ahead and do that. That way you'll get the webinar details today. It's going to start at 12 o'clock Eastern time. That's 11 Central time. Okay, so we're going to get into it. This program is going to teach you more than just promoting a program. Because I get some people on here that say, oh, well, you're buying a program to promote a program. Well, ultimately, yes. Than that, you're going to be learning digital skills. You're going to learn how to use your cell phone, creating relatable content to attract your perfect customers. No matter if it's to buy these programs that I resell, that you would resell if you want to, or it's something you already have. Maybe you have a product already. Maybe you have an ebook you want to sell. We have 200 other ideas in this program for you to create another product or service if you want to. But for me, I didn't want to do that. My goal with this is I'm going to start building my own community, and I'm going to start charging people for my personal one-on-one coaching. That's another stream of income. Also, the community, I'm going to start charging people to come into the community to learn about ways that they could save for retirement, right? Because I'm an old head. Didn't have retirement or savings coming out of that layoff. So these are the kind of valuable things I'm going to be providing in my community. This program has allowed me to learn these things. So it's more than just selling the 4 digital programs. But yes, fast way to make money, that's how I was doing it. Right? And that's what you're going to start with. Everyone starts there. So you come in, you buy one of the 4 programs. In the programs, it's going to teach you how to build a business online. You're going to learn how to brand yourself. You're going to learn how to grow your following, right? And we have this 30-day momentum program now that's going to allow you to keep on plugging into this training every single day for 30 days. Right? In general, it takes you about 90 days to see and reevaluate how you're doing. Because if nothing changed within 90 days of you starting this program, then there's something you're not doing right. You're not asking questions. You didn't plug into something, because literally that's what it should take you. But for your first 7 days, literally, we have something called Launch to Profit in 7 days. We want you to get your investment back. And that's what, on average, the customers who join us do that. But for 30 days, we have this 30-day growth momentum that we're trying to get you to come into, take action right away. It's going to keep you accountable. There's a tracker. You have me as your accountability partner as well. Make sure you're following these strategies right, okay? So there's 4 digital programs. Let's break them down right now, okay? They're going to teach you all the same things. They're all the same, guys. It's just there's different levels, 4 different program levels. Based upon those 4 programs, that's how much you can earn up to if you decide you want to resell it. Again, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Maybe you just want to come in and learn. That's up to you. There's a lot of value in these programs, though. I have never seen anything like it. You got the one-on-one coaching every Tuesday. You have these audits for your videos, your content creation. You have mentorship calls twice a week. And it's a lot of live interaction in this community, okay? So let's keep going. So 2 hours a day is the work day. What that basically is setting you up to be disciplined in your work day. You're going to do your income producing activities every single day, 2 hours. I'm not going to go lengthy into that because I want to be off of here in time, but I'm going to just break it down like this. This is what the program's teaching you every day. You're going to get on your phone and you're going to create relatable content for 1 hour. What does relatable content mean to you? When I say relatable, I mean, you're trying to attract people similar to you. There's always people out there that had a struggle. There's someone struggling, whether it's financially, maybe they already had a business, they couldn't get it up and going. They don't know where to start. What platform should I use today, guys? Do I use them all? Which platform should I start on? Like, these are the questions I get generally from people that want to learn. I never had success online. I've always failed at digital marketing. I'm not good at affiliate marketing. I don't know. I work a full-time job. Will I have time for that? These are the kind of questions that I get, and I am the person that will help you answer those questions. That's what this whole program is designed to do. It's designed to help you get set up, get all your questions answered, and we walk you step by step. This is a beginner-friendly business. It literally walks you step by step through everything. So you don't have to freak out about where do I start? I don't have a YouTube account. I don't have a TikTok account. Guys, it's not a problem. We're going to help you set up the one that you want to start with. There's different levels on this, okay? So 1 hour a day, you're going to create relatable content. That's going to attract your perfect customer, because guess what? Not everybody wants your program. And we understand that. We're not out here to help every single person. Because I had how many people, and I don't always watch this. I had how many people at the beginning of the live, guys? You see how it dropped? So those people aren't interested, but that's all right. the one watching or the three watching might want to get into this, okay? So we're going to teach you how to track your perfect customer to ask you for the details. My pain point, I told you guys in the beginning what it was. I got laid off at 52. No savings, no retirement, no plan B. No idea what I was going to do next, but I tried to apply for more jobs. They were rejecting me. They were declining me. I didn't have any other alternatives but to look for something online. I couldn't be going back to a job trading time for dollars. So I found this program last year. I plugged into the training. It's taught me how to use my cell phone working 2 hours a day, creating relatable content on these platforms, right? I send people to a freedom formula blueprint. I teach you how to do copy paste ad strategies, very quick strategies on copy paste ads to attract your perfect customer. Moms and dads, people like me, that's my perfect customer. People like me, moms, dads, single moms come at me all the time, divorcees, and a lot of people come at me. Single dads come at me because they have a child that they need to provide child support for. They don't want to leave their home and get a second job, but they work a full-time job. Truckers are tired of being on the road all the time. Like, guys, I'm telling you the facts. These are the people that are attracted to me because they know what it's like being working 30, 40, 50, 40 plus hours a week. And like truckers work more than that. And they're losing time with their family. If they have a family, they're sick of that lifestyle. They need something else. And I am the person who's got the solution for them. And you'll have the solution for them. Okay? There's always somebody doing worse than you. And so that was my struggle. I found the solution. This program, I bought it one time. It's taught me these digital marketing skills. I come on here and I share it with other people. If you want the blueprint details down in the comments, put the word ready. I'd love to share it with you. That's how I end all my videos. I talk about my pain point, why I didn't want to get another job. I have one kid left at home. I don't want to miss her milestones. This is senior year. I wanted to make sure I was at her senior picture event. I got so much stuff going on. I needed to have the finances to be able to do this for this senior year. This is the last senior, my kid's going to, this is the last senior I have, right? The last kid of mine that's going to be a senior in high school. Do you guys know, if your parents, how expensive that is? You have prom, you have all this stuff, the clothes, the fancy this, the fancy that. Guys, a job wasn't doing it for me anyways. So I'm relatable to people like that. I'm also relatable to when my kids were younger and still now. I've had to clean my daughter's backpack out, my son's backpack out from the previous year because I couldn't afford that $40, $50 JanSport bag. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I couldn't because the rent was due. I have all these bills, overwhelming bills. Even with a husband getting 2 jobs, it was never enough. So I'm relatable to that other parent out there. And we're going to teach you how to talk this way. If that is your struggle, I don't know what your pain point is, but that's why people are giving me their emails. And when they give me the emails, that means they trust me. They're going to put it into this blueprint and I'm going to help them. I have the solution. I want you to watch 3 videos when you put your name in there, your email. You're going to watch 3 short videos. Then it's going to kick you over to the programs, the 4 digital programs, which I'm about to talk to you now. These 4 digital programs are going to teach you all of these skills I've been talking to you guys about for the last 38 minutes. Number 1 program is a $900 program. It's called Legacy Builder. It's going to set you up to leave a legacy for your family. It gives you the potential, because I have to be legally ethical here, because I don't know what you're going to make. Just like I told that gentleman in the beginning. What I make doesn't determine what you're going to make. But it gives you the ability to make up to $328K a year. We have a gentleman in here who was a welder and an insurance guy who got laid off of his welding job of 25 years. This man is making almost $500,000 a year now with this program. We have another lady who doesn't do lives at all. She just does YouTube. Awesome Canadian lady. She's all $640,000 a year with this program. Just doing YouTube videos. Now she's monetizing off YouTube. That's what I'm getting ready to do. So I have my monthly, like I'm going to get a nice monthly revenue coming in when I get to that point. That's extra streams of income. No matter where you are in your life, you're going to learn something from these programs. They're going to teach you how to monetize even if you don't want to keep promoting the 4 digital programs, which I don't understand why you don't want to. But the Legacy Builder sets you up for $900 paydays. That's the highest program level. You're going to get one-on-one mentorship. You're going to be able to get a license, a certificate that says you know your digital programs. That's included with the Legacy Builder program. And now you set yourself up to get all the programs. $900. Those separately would be valued at $1,900. You're getting them one time, $900. Plus you pay a $39 for your website fee one time. No monthlies here. Okay. Now you're getting access to get $900 paydays, $600 paydays, $300 paydays, and $100 paydays. Because not everybody wants to do the 9. That's okay. Right? I have more people joining me there, though, because they see the value. And I have P plans. If you go through this material and you want to get onto a payment plan, email me. Let me know. I'll show you where. I'll walk you through it, show you where to go get it. That's what I did. I didn't have that sitting around on a credit card. I was maxed out, didn't have any extra income coming in. My husband was the only provider when I lost my job, and all that went to barely making the ends meet, guys. Food, barely got food, had to go to food banks. So I did it on a payment plan because I invested in myself. I knew I was going to make it work. I had no plan B. That's what I did. I don't know what y'all were going to do. Okay, I'm just telling you, this is from my heart speaking. That's the largest program we have. There's a lady in our community that made $2,700 yesterday in one day. That's 3 Legacy Builder programs. That's what's possible here. I've had $1,800 weeks. I've had one $2,700 week. But on average, it's between $900 a week to $1,800 a week. Depending on who buys, right? But we teach you with your message, so they give you their email. Once their email's in, you let your automations take over. They're already in there. You're going to get an email from me for 30 days till you buy the program or you don't want to do it. That's why I don't speak to anybody on the phone. I don't DM people. I don't chase anybody down. I don't have to, because I know the value in these programs. I know what I make, and I can show you other people making it too, okay? So that's the highest program. Then you got the $600 program. It gives you 3 income streams. It's called the Digital Mastery Program. That's going to teach you how to make 6 figures in 6 months. Our mentor did it. That's why she created that program. She made her first million in 17 months with this programs. That gives you the ability to make $600. That's the cap on that, because you came in at the $600 program. So that's the most you'll make, up to 300. Then you can make 300 or 100, because you're going to get people that want to buy maybe the cheaper one. It doesn't matter. It all adds up. The point is you're giving people a message. You're helping someone get started. That's what we're on here for, is to help another mom, dad, whoever your perfect customer is, to know there is another option out here. You just have to give them the information. We're information givers, okay? If they don't want to do content online, this might not work for them. But at least you gave it to them. They can check it out. $600 commissions, 3-1. Next program is the Passive Daily Blueprint. It's $300 one time. That lets you get $300 sales and $100 sales. And then our lowest program is $100, guys. $100. That lets you have $100 per day. We have a gentleman who's I always use him because I don't get many of those. I mostly get the 9s and the 3s. But the $100 is a basic beginner program. Well, this man, he just wanted to make a few thousand a month because he wants to take him and his kids camping. He loved his job. And guys, I want to press upon you today to say that I'm not trying to get you to quit your job. If you love your job, great. But you better have a plan B, because the way we're moving, they're letting people go. Just like, don't never think your job is safe. I don't care how many skills you have. If you're the best electrical engineer, I don't care. I get people on here always saying that. Never think your job is safe. They're so quick to dismiss anybody. You have to be exceptional nowadays. I think it's even outstanding. I was watching Tony Robbins talk about that. What does that mean to you? There was a day where you would be exceeding expectations when you got that, that performance evaluation on the job. Exceeding was good. Going above and beyond was good. But now you have to be extraordinary. Like, sky's the limit. What does that mean? I'm not kissing an employer's butt to get a promotion. I'm sorry, I'm never doing that. That's not me. Just to stay in a job that doesn't care, because literally they got rid of me. So that's what I want to say on that, right? So this is the plan B, guys. If you want to be able to quit your job Any of those will replace an income. Let me tell you, 300 times 365. Let's put it, I like numbers, so I like to calculate it. If you were to sell $300 days every single day, hypothetically, that's $109,000 a year. That will replace your day job. So some of you might make six figures on a job. I don't know. That will replace it, right? Let's say you made $600 days. That's $219,000 a year. And then I told you the $900 program, $328K a year. Do you know what it takes to get to 10K here a month? I'm close to that. 12 daily paying customers. So what I come on here to do is I'm on a mission every day. I say I want to help 12 customers a day because that's my income. I want to help you get started, you get set up, and I want you to be profiting. That's my goal for you. 7 days to launch, 7 days to profit. Get your investment back. After that, one customer is all it really takes. If you don't do a payment plan, one payment here is profit mode for you. I mean, one daily paying customer is profit mode for you. And we teach you how to do it easily through this attraction marketing strategy where you're not bugging family and friends, DMing people, none of that stuff. If you got a message like I do, you get people asking for the details. I do every day. And then they put their email in. You let your system do the work for you. Okay? So I'm gonna leave it at that point, and then I'm gonna show you my community real quick. Any questions, you can drop them down below. If you want to email me, go there. Go to the link I dropped, guys. You can email me. I answer emails every single day. That's part of my work. I answer emails. I respond to comments all day on my videos. Well, I try to break it out. It's supposed to be 30 minutes a day. I do like 10 minutes if it's so many. So I get a break because it can be very tiring sometimes. Okay. So this is the community you be part of. It's called the Digital Growth. This is a school platform. This is an e-learning platform. 55.1 thousand members in here, okay? So like I was saying, I'm going to show you this in a minute. This lady is a grandmother. And right now, she just hit 50,000 in under a year with this program. She's a grandmother. She didn't know anything about this stuff. Okay? She's set for retirement now. What I want to say is we are live. You see that free webinar? It's in 13 minutes. Guys, if you didn't put your email in, do it now. I'm going to show you as I'm going to actually do this live for you guys, okay? 1 second. Let me do this real quick. All right, 1 second. Newsletters. See this right here? I'm going to click this. I just created this newsletter, and I'm going to click this live. And you see, she gives you an email to send out with the newsletters every single week. She gives you the template. You just plug it into your automation. By the way, this automation is free. You get this included. So all you're doing is plugging in the email. You could change it a little bit. I changed it. I personalized it. My name's on here. I tell you how to get started if you're ready. And then I put this little thing in here from our community. This is all you're going to be doing. I snapshotted this from the community. You just saw that a minute ago. So I snapshotted this and I put a clip from one of our members, a granny who made 50,000 in under a year. Okay? So this is why your customers, your potential customers, people coming in here are going to see this and want to take action. Because they see you putting this stuff between how to make 10K, and they're going to go to the live event and they're going to get in there. As a matter of fact, let me just send this. I don't want to keep wasting time. I'm going to send this now. If you didn't put your email in, it's okay. Because I'll give you the replay. But let me go here now. I'm sending it. You'll get the replay. Usually I'll send it on Fridays. But I just sent that. Now it's going to go out to 1,000 and some people in my email list. I told you guys, I collect leads every single day. Not for lack of leads, guys. I let my automations that come with the system do everything else for me. That's what you're going to do. You get 3 built emails already done. You personalize them a little bit and you let those talk for you. The first one that goes out is the blueprint. You see that right there? I'm showing you everything. This is a blueprint that you're going to get in your email, and you look at that blueprint and it guides you through the process. And then it takes you to my website so you can look at all the information. Every day for 30 days, you're going to get another email until you say, nope, Manuela, I'm going to opt out. And that's another thing. I love that it's rejection free, guys. Okay. So if you want to look at, this is what it looks like when you get to my website. You'll see me, my picture here, right? Hold on, let me reboot this or refresh it. You're going to put your email right in here. And then you're going to say, yes, I want the free blueprint. And that's it. It's nothing complicated about it. If you don't want to get any more emails from me, then you opt out. There's always that little button at the bottom and you opt out. Okay, so let's get back to this. Free webinars in 10 minutes. I got to make sure I'm on that. So let me hurry up here, guys, okay? I talked about the momentum map. That's something new that we're implementing. It's going to get you to 30 days momentum, helps you to grow your email list, grow your following, and grow your daily paying customers. That's part of it. That's included with your program. Right? As well as we have a 90-day challenge every 90 days. We're getting ready to end this last challenge. But in addition to these, you're also getting that growth plan now. So she's giving you 3 pieces of content on here on these videos, as well as more content ideas over here in the momentum map. Okay, I've got to rewrite my notes, guys. As you saw, I was struggling. I was like, what did I write down? I was writing it down so fast this morning. I got to go back and watch that video. So every day our mentor is going to post the pinned post at the top so you can go and watch that video for the day. And you're going to engage in here. She asks you questions. You just like the post and you start engaging. She mentions about the webinar that's going to be in 10 minutes, right? Every week we have those. Let's go to the wins. Let's get on with it, okay? So I want to show you some good stuff. And then I'm going to get off the live today. So these are our wins. I just showed you that I took a snapshot of this and I plugged it into my email automations. So this lady said she's 1 sale away from 50,000 and under a year. She talks about it. This is where you post your wins, whether it's monetary wins or you've got you're going to plug it in here. Okay. She's talking about traction marketing because that's what we do. No more. She says no more 4 o'clock alarms ever. Let's keep going, guys, real quick. She said a win is a win. Let me get the newer ones on the top real quick. New. Okay. This person said they now getting kind of learn about this. So that's what your goal is, right? This person said they recently upgraded to the $900 package. By the way, I didn't mention that. If you start low at the $100 or the $300 program, you can upgrade within 30 days and you just pay the difference. So this person upgraded to $900, took a leap of faith and applied for a credit card and paid. But you see how she had no excuses, guys? I want to point this out. There are no excuses here. We were not going to handhold you. Like if you can't come up with a way to pay for your program, I give you the opportunity to do a payment plan. If you don't want to do that, do something else to come up with it. I didn't make excuses. I did what I had to do to get it. We have people babysitting in here. We have people who sell their things that they don't need anymore on Facebook Marketplace. There's always ways to come up with the money for it. It's just, do you want it or not? Like, I can't do that for you. I can lead a horse to water. I can't make you drink it. That's pretty much what I have to say with that. We could keep going here. And you're going to see the value. Get on this webinar today. You're going to see the value of what's at your fingertips. And it makes sense to buy one of the programs. This person made $300 last night. That's the passive daily blueprint they sold. Okay. This person made a $900 sale. They said, ding, ding, ding. They made it while they were grocery shopping. How could that help you to grocery shop? Put it in perspective. That can pay a lot of stuff, guys. When I get those, I do a lot with that. I pay down my credit cards each month. Like I'll pay one off. Or I like this last month, I went and I actually did a crab feast for me and my family. And I hadn't been doing that for years. That's a tradition. I've gotten a crown replace that I've been putting off for years. So that can help a lot. That can be somebody's car payment. All right. That can be, someone said they got a $900 sale and a $100 sale. That's someone's rent. So don't think this is small cheese here. This is big dog stuff right over here. When you get those notifications on your phone, you'll be amazed how you'll feel about it. And then you'll never stop. When I got my first $900 sale, I jumped out of the bed and I scared my husband. And he was a believer after that. Because everyone's going to always doubt something until it works. This person's got a $100 ding, first ding on the month since locking in with the 30-day momentum. See? I mean, to you, maybe 100 is nothing. But I tell you, that can help do things. It can put gas. It can do a lot. Imagine those daily. So sky's the limits here. I don't have to keep on going. I've shown you enough of that. The next thing I got to tell you guys is, if you don't have any questions for me here, is take action. Put your email, get into the automations. This webinar is starting in 5 minutes, guys. Okay, this webinar is starting in 5 minutes. What you're going to do is just go to the email. Hold on one second. I just sent it out, right? Let me show you real quick. I just sent it, right? You're going to go to the link if you're in my email automation. You're going to go right here, and it's just going to tell you to register real quick. It's not very hard. And it just tells you right here, it's today at 12. You put your email and stuff in there, your name, and then you click register and join it. It's going to start in 4 minutes, guys. That's all you need to do. You need to take action today. I don't know what you want to do. The first step is just putting your email in. That way you get to all the information, and then you can go from there. That's your first step. That's important. If you can just do that, you've achieved a lot. I applaud you. Because some people, that means, first of all, you trust me with your email, and I appreciate you. I appreciate the 4 people been watching me this whole time. I love you guys. I don't even know you, but I appreciate you. You haven't said anything disrespectful. You watching me. I've got people watch me for months before they join me, and that's okay. They weren't ready yet. But that's what I do. I come up, I show up every day. I come on the live. By the way, guys, my goal over the next 30 days is to really go hard on YouTube. I'm going to up my game on YouTube. It's going to be me live, but I'm also going to start doing regular videos, like 15-minute videos, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week, because I really want to get monetized on this platform. That's an extra stream of income. So I appreciate you guys watching today. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. I hope to see you on the webinar. And I will be back live again tomorrow, guys. Again, if you have any questions, just go there and you can email me. All right, guys, I'll see you guys again tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talk to you.